Good morning, Porsche fans. Daniel here, and welcome to the Jet Fuel Only channel. I'm super excited. It's gonna be a good day. Why? Because it's track day. That's right. We're going to Laguna Seca. My first time ever driving Laguna Seca, and only my second track day ever in the GT4. So I'm really looking forward to pushing those limits again, but also learning some things because we're gonna have an instructor today. Now I hope that you came to this video because you saw this video where we talked to my buddy Tom McGinnis and all about his Track Nanny, the exhaust valve controller for your Porsche that knows when to close the valves so you don't blow sound at your local racetrack. And Laguna Seca, yeah, today is a 92 decibel day and your GT4s, GT3s are very likely to blow sound, and the Track Nanny is supposed to save me because it knows where the sound meter is and it's gonna close those valves. Today, you're gonna see the Track Nanny in action and see me sort of in action on the track. And hopefully I don't get black flagged for sound. So what do you say we go get the car prepped and get on down to Monterey. This will be my first driving event running the new wheel and tire setup. This setup would not have fit if it wasn't for the camber plates and adjustable rear toe links from Tarot Engineering, as well as the quality alignment from Elite Performance. Hey Porsche fans, Daniel here. We're at Laguna Seca Raceway for my first track day at Laguna. By the way, this episode sponsored by Car Pokes. You need to check out the forum. It's a forum for Porsche enthusiasts, full of a bunch of good guys and gals. We are here with the Diablo Region Porsche Club of America. It's all Porsches today on the track, which is pretty cool. It's not really mixed performance cars. Mixed performance drivers and skill levels for sure. And for me, being my first time at this track, taking it easy. Enjoying it, having an instructor to show me the best lines and techniques, and so far having some fun. I haven't really had a chance to open it up a lot yet, but I can't wait to, because in this episode we're testing out the Track Nanny. I put a camera back there so we can kind of monitor the little light. If the green light comes on, we know it's working at turn 5 and 6. So we're gonna test that out today if we can get on the throttle and we don't have slow traffic. But also testing out my new track wheels. We've got the Apex Race Parts SM10 wheels in 19-inch, also running Falcon RT660 tires, 305s in the rear and 265s up front. So far, we're doing good. We've only got 2 sessions in, so we're gonna do some more and let's go have some fun. WeatherTech Raceway at Laguna Seca is in Monterey, California, and it's a beautiful track. I didn't find it too difficult to get used to, but it did help to run the sim a little bit to learn the lines. At Laguna Seca, there are 11 official turns on the course, and it's between turns 5 and 6 where you're gonna find the sound booth. Here's what it looks like while you're driving past it on the course. We had about 6 sessions of the day, but I usually only got about a lap or a lap and a half to really push the car because all other times I was caught up behind slower traffic, and it didn't help that most of the point buys were not very timely, even spent more than a lap behind one person at one point. Plus, I spent most of the day getting used to the track, and it wasn't until the 4th or 5th session that I was finally able to really get into it. And of course, anytime I did find an opportunity to push the car, boy, was it fun. And the corkscrew, yeah, that was pretty exciting. Thanks to Porsche enthusiast Diana, or P Car Fun on Instagram, she got the only shot of me out on the track. Also, congrats to her and her husband Jay on their new Macan. Man, I really loved listening to this new 992 GT3 howl. I was really excited to put my new Track Nanny to the test, so I was looking for an opportunity to go full throttle up the hill between turns 5 and 6. On the third session, I told my instructor Tony what the plan was. He was a little hesitant though because he didn't want me to miss out on precious track time. You see, if I blow sound, I have to go into the pits and I forfeit the session and I can't come out until the next session. All right, we're exiting turn 4 on our way to turn 5. Keep an eye on the Track Nanny. We're looking for a green light and that indicates that it's overriding the exhaust valves and keeping them shut. And there it is. And there you can see the sound booth. So now I'm passing the sound booth at 6,500 RPM with full throttle, and you can see the Track Nanny is on the whole time, keeping the valves shut. As I exit turn 6 and get on the throttle again, the green light's still on, but then it shuts off and the Porsche is free to let out those German screaming eagles. After the third session, Tony asked me how I was feeling and told me about how he was feeling about my driving. He said he was ready to let me go solo for the next 2 sessions. I then went back to the garages to have a driver's download meeting where we talked some more shop. Afterward, I had a nice track lunch, wandered around and admired some Porsches, and then it was my turn to go out on my own at Laguna Seca.
Gonna make me proud.
It was a ton of fun and I felt super comfortable. Not too comfortable, of course. And on my second lap out, I set my best time of the day. Maybe it was just the lack of extra weight. Thanks, Tony, for all your wisdom. By the way, all the overlay data you're seeing comes from the Porsche Track Precision app. It's an app that connects to your properly equipped Porsche. For the 718, you've got to have your car equipped with navigation in order to get the Track Precision app. You don't actually need Sport Chrono. In the 981, you did need Sport Chrono for this to work. But in the 718, if you do have Sport Chrono, you're going to get additional features like extra timing information on your PCM screen and the gauge cluster. The app is going to give you so much data that a lot of external systems don't give you. Plus, of course, it's going to give you those lap times, and it lets you hook up external cameras like I've done here with the GoPro. And if you have a 718 like I do, but you didn't option nav, you can do a little bit of a hack where you add navigation, and you don't even have to go through the dealer if you don't want to. And when you do this, you will get access to the Track Precision app. You won't have all the features, but you'll have the good ones. And I'm proving that it works right here. All right, we did it. We did Laguna Seca in the GT4, a ton of fun. At first I was taking it a little serious because, you know, I want to listen to my instructor, I want to get my lines right, and I want to be smooth. One of my biggest goals for this track session was to be smoother, and of course, don't bang up the car. Everything went well. And the Track Nanny totally did its job. Thank you, Tom, so much. You're making us guys with loud Porsches so much happier. Not having to lift during turns 5 and 6 makes Laguna so much more fun, and I can go to 92 decibel days confidently feeling that I'm not gonna get black flagged. I didn't. Listen folks, if you want one of those Track Nannies, you gotta go to carpokes.com, register for the forum, participate, be a good Porsche enthusiast. Tom will really appreciate it. And then get in touch with him and see if he'll hook you up with a Track Nanny. It should be about $450 at the time of this filming. One more thing to do, like button, subscribe, think about hitting that bell so you'll be notified of future Porsche content. Thanks so much for watching the Jeff Violin channel. We'll see you next time.